Mastodon!
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am Mr. Blast and today we are taking a look at not one, but two Mighty Morphin Power Rangers toys. We're going to be taking a look at 2025's Playmates Mastodon and 2022's Zord Ascension project from Hasbro's Mastodon. We're going to go over the articulation as well as all the details and the Megazord transformation. We're going to find out which one does it better. Let's get into it. All right, and we're going to first start off with 2025's Playmates edition of the Mighty Mastodon from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And yeah, it looks really good. This is like a oversized version of the OG 93 Mastodon. There's a couple of different things here and there, but overall, I would say it's pretty dang close to the OG original. You've got some little inner workings here for the legs, which is pretty cool. It kind of shows the little pistons right here as well, where the legs move up and down in the show when they're kind of charging into battle. You've got a little bit of some machinery down here as well. Moving around to the front, as you can see on the bottom, there's pretty hollow bits in here, but that's all right, to be honest. You don't really see much of the feet when it's in Megazord mode. And I'm actually wondering how this is going to look in the battle tank mode, because I actually don't really use that mode too often. So once we get to the Megazord side of it, we will compare the two and see which one does the tank better. Moving around to the front, it's got a really nice sticker placement here. This is actually put on correctly, unlike my Tyrannosaurus Zord. But, you know, if you guys have seen that video, you'll see. I'll actually probably maybe link it somewhere in the video so you guys can watch it. I've done all the other Zords up until this point, except for the Pterodactyl. That'll be next, and then we'll go over the Megazord as a whole. You got a nice sticker on the front here with two rectangles, one in black, one in red, and then you've got just basically a yellow square around it. This paint is actually really nice. Actually, it is a sticker. No, that's actually paint. Wow, okay, cool. I thought that was a sticker. I was like, that looks a little too shiny to be paint, or to be a sticker, but sure enough, that actually came out really, really nice. You got some plain gray plastic here for both the tusks and the nose of the Mastodon itself. The eyes are done with a sticker on both sides. You've got the nice M for the Mastodon here, and the stickers are placed perfectly on mine. I'm actually quite surprised. This is a yellow stripe here that's painted on, another sticker here. Around the back, unfortunately, there's no covers for this right here. The original Mastodon didn't have them either, so I can't fault it too much. I just wish there was something they could have done where they could have just covered this up. Maybe some company will make some, you know, third-party prints or something, or 3D printed parts, we can cover that up. Moving around to the side and the back, you've got little holes here for the cannons to sit on the back. No, the cannons, actually, they do sit here, and then you've got the holes in the feet here, which I don't think that's for anything, really. Because once you flip these around, you'll have your fists here. The fists do not move. That's another thing. So there really isn't much articulation, maybe, other than moving the head up and down, so that's kind of neat. If you move it too much, it will kind of pop out of place, because I mean, you kind of have to really force it out of place to do that. So you have to snap that in. It doesn't snap in too tough, but, you know, just a thing to look for. The nose does move up and down. Or the trumpet? I don't know. I don't know my elephants. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to put it on the screen here showing you actually what it's called, because, you know, I'm not too familiar with the elephant's anatomy. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for this Mastodon. It's simple. It's basic. It's actually one of the more difficult ones to find, at least for me personally. I know these have been hitting the store shelves. And then, of course, yesterday I saw that they had just announced a 6-pack or 5-pack of all the Zords together. So you didn't have to go and search for them all together, which is just ridiculous. But there's a reason why I'm glad I got them all individually. It is a little cheaper to get them in the 5-pack, but we'll go over that once we get to the Pterodactyl in the next video. So let's take a quick moment to transform him into the Megazord mode, and we'll see what that looks like as well. Okay, so first we're going to start by taking the head off of this, which seems inhumane, but it is what it is. It actually becomes the shield for the Megazord itself. The handle kind of holds up. Once it's in its hand, it just kind of hangs there. There's not really any way to make this stand straight up when you're holding it as the Megazord. So we're going to set that off to the side here, and then you're going to take this and unsnap it. Pretty simple. I'm going to put up the shoulder pad here. And I believe that, yeah, this is pretty tough. You got to be careful with this. The hand flips all the way around, just like that. Leave that up. These arms actually have outward movement, which is pretty cool. I was not expecting that. I don't even think... No, definitely the OG Dinosaur does, or Dinosaur Megazord does not have that, so that was a welcome addition. So we're going to flip that down, flip the fist around. Actually, got to go this way. Can't go that way. This way. And then that's it. You could take the cannons that go from the pterodactyl. We can put those on the back just to show you how they look when they're on here. These blast effects come with the pterodactyl, so just keep that in mind. You do not get those if you only have the Mastodon and they kind of sit on back. I leave them on here because I don't want to lose them. These actually have a button to fire them too, so be careful with those. Don't shoot your eye out, kid. So there you go. This Megazord's actually much better than I thought. The Mastodon came out really nice. He's probably one of my favorites next to the red Tyrannosaurus, so I'm totally cool with that. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to it. Like I said, the arms move out. The pterodactyl will clamp in here, and then there's 2 points here that clamp into the Tyrannosaurus when you put it on the back for the arms. I have yet to turn this into the dinosaur tank, so we're going to find out when I do that full review of the Megazord itself. You've got, you know, holes in the hands here for the sword, and then one for the shield. I can kind of give you an idea of what it looks like when you're holding it in hand too. There's not a lot, just kind of push it in there. That's really it. If I can get that in there, hold on. There we go. So that's it. He holds it up just like that. The hands or the arms, there's nice clicky ratchets for that, and that's really it. It's kind of weird seeing the Mastodon holding his own head like that, but hey, whatever you got to do to defend the universe, right? Okay, so we're going to put this off to the side, and then we're going to compare it to the 2022 release Zord Ascension Project Mastodon. Okay, and here he is, and wow, this guy is way smaller than that other Mastodon. He is way smaller, but way more detailed. Unlike mine, unfortunately, they forgot to paint this right here. I'm kind of mad about it. You can see the front of it. I never noticed this up until when I did the actual just Megazord review of the Zord Ascension project. I was like, oh, wow, I just realized they never painted this. So he's painted here, but not over here. Cool thing is I can get some photos of this side and it looks normal, but unfortunately, this isn't painted. So anyway, let's start with the head. It's got a really nice design on the eyes in both green and white. I don't think there's any stickers on these at all. This is all paint. The M on the forehead, it's a little bit shorter here. I don't think it goes all the way up. Yeah, the Mastodon on the other one, yeah, that one goes all the way to the top. This one is just here. There's the nice black, red, and yellow. The tusks and the nose, they're all done in silver. A nice shiny silver, which is really good. You can't move the nose, unfortunately. It's just kind of static. It's just there. Let's zoom out just a wee bit, and we're going to go around the side here. It's got the nice M with the yellow paint here. And this is all paint as well with the white and red and yellow with the circle here, with the yellow circle with the white around it. A little more details on the side here. We're going to zoom in instead. There we go. You can see he's got some inner workings, little pistons, which looks really good. I like how this turned out. This is a much darker shade of gray than what they used on the other one. There's a little bit of red detail right here. See if we can focus that. Come on, camera, focus. There you go. So you've got red stripes painted on all the feet here on the front, or I should say on like maybe the ankle or shin, which is pretty cool. Got some silver bits here going around the backside. Hey, we got some covers, which is pretty nice. It just kind of hides the hands that are underneath here. The only issue I have with these is that it's essentially parts forming. Once you pop these off and put the Megazord together, whether it's a tank or the Megazord itself, these just don't have anywhere to go. They're just there. That's it. You just have to kind of deal with it. So, but yeah, at least there's some covers on here. Again, I would expect that from something that's a little higher quality, or maybe some better details rather than a $20 toy that's the other Mastodon. So, but yeah, he looks really good. The feet have got holes in the bottom. They have holes here too for the fist, but you don't really need that. But you've got the holes here for the other cannons that go on the back. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to, just like the other one, we're going to put this guy into the arm mode, and I'll show you how that looks as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, just like the other one, we're going to take the head off. This is on here really good. This actually clamps in a lot harder. My handle, unfortunately, is kind of wibbly wobbly. It kind of falls. It's the same thing as the other one. It just kind of dangles there, but you know, it is what it is. Then we're going to take these covers off. They do just pop right off. There's nothing really else holding him in place. Unfortunately, like I said, these are just there. They just put them off to the side. Put them back in the box if you keep it in Megazord mode. So we're going to flip out the arms like this. This one also has like a shoulder movement for the arm. So the only thing I have an issue with is like this is done in a translucent yellow. It doesn't match this right here. I wish this was also painted instead of, because the other side is like this. And then when it's in Megazord mode, this is like this. So it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks really, really cool. But I wish that this was also just matching the other side, which has yellow paint. I think that looks really cool. But then there's also translucent red on the M as well. So I guess pick your poison. Which one do you like better? But for me personally, I wish this was uniform. I don't know why they chose two different designs. So this actually bends a lot easier than the other one. We're going to flip the fist around there. And there you go. Go to the other side, pick up the shoulder pad. This doesn't, like, it's a tight fit. It's not ratcheted like the other one. So this actually locks in place. Flip this around, and we're going to take the hand and put it, oh, this goes the other way. There we go. And there you have it. That's pretty much it. It looks great. It looks awesome. It fits perfectly. These are really nice and tight. It clamps in here and here. And I believe there's also two more inside here. So we're going to take the other guns that I have. We're going to just pop these into the back. They fit in very tightly, so these are not going anywhere. There's nothing that the ZAP Ascent or the Zord Ascension project Megazord shoots out of the cannons or anything, so they're just there. But you can actually lean these forward and kind of look like you're shooting. If I can get this foot out. There you go. I don't think that one does it. Nope, it's just static. But these you can. I don't ever remember seeing them use these cannons in the show. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, because I don't think I've ever seen them use the cannons like this in the TV show. But I just leave them like this, and they just lock in place. Anything ain't going nowhere. But that's how that looks. Looks really good to me. I love it. It looks great. I just wish that this was, you know, matching the paint down here on this side. So let's put the shield in hand, and I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to make the Mastodon carry his own head to defend itself. Kind of a strange bit, but yeah, I guess. I honestly don't even know what episodes they ever use the shield like this either. So I'm almost done with Dino Squadron Jew Ranger. But maybe they did use this in Power Rangers. I really don't know. But maybe they did this in Jew Ranger. So who knows? I really don't remember. I don't remember, and I haven't seen it yet. So maybe they will towards the end. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically what they both look like in the Megazord mode. So we're gonna go here. This is really hard to get all this in frame, but you can see the nice red M. See how that matches more than this right here? That matches more of that and that in the back than this matches this and this. So it's kind of a, you know, but everyone's got different tastes in what they like in their toys and collectibles. So, all right. So what do you guys think of the Mastodon from both Playmates and Hasbro? They both did their own thing. I actually like that other Megazord a lot more than I thought I would. They look great standing next to each other. I did also manage to find a 93 Megazord, an original, which is pretty awesome, and it's almost complete. I got a few parts I need to grab for it. It's missing a horn on the Triceratops, and then also it's missing the tip of the tail on the red Tyrannosaurus, so I gotta grab those. And before I even get those, I'll probably put them in the video just to show you guys you know, what they look like together. They look amazing, by the way, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna move that piece out of the way. I'm gonna put this over here. I don't think the arms don't bend like that. They don't. So we're gonna have to bend them like this just to get it all in frame. There you go. So make him hold his head, and his head will go over here. So what do you guys think of the Mastodon? Have you guys picked up all the parts yet for that Playmates Megazord? I have. I finally have it all together. We're coming to the end of this. I can't wait to show you guys everything and how it looks all together. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am Mr. Blast, and if you enjoyed this, please hit that thumbs up, become a subscriber. I'd really appreciate it. And until then, I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.